Peace and prosperity. Welcome back to Earth's Feminine. My name is Asaya, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what I learned as a six-figure sales closer for a six-figure company that was basically designed to help women to learn how to make more money. There were a lot of things that I learned being a six-figure sales closer in this company, and I'm not going to share too many details because I did sign an NDA when I was working with this company. But all in all, my position for when I was working with this company was to basically enroll women into their five-figure program. The program was $9,000 to $12,000 for you to enroll into. And the core of it was in teaching women how to be successful at their business and make more money through their business. And I worked there for a very short amount of time because my spirit just realized some things very quickly when I started getting on these sales calls with women who had the desire to make more money in their life. And what I was realizing that a lot of these women were either married or living with a man or in a relationship with a man, and they were the breadwinners. They were either the breadwinners or they were in a scenario to where they felt like they could not depend on their man for their financial well-being. And so they felt this pressure to need to be successful in their business so that they could take care of themselves. And in some of the cases, in some of those calls I would get on, they also wanted to take care of their man, and they also wanted to be the main breadwinner for their family. And it would just be agony for me to be on these sales calls because my job was to sell them into the program and for them to continue with this belief that they needed to be successful. That was the magic pill that they needed. They needed to grow their business. That's what they actually needed. When deep down, I knew what they really needed was they needed a better relationship with their feminine energy. So I recently did a video about when you have a bad relationship with your feminine energy, you will also have a bad relationship with money. Because as a woman, our money and our relationship with men is supposed to be intertwined. We're supposed to receive our financial security from the men in our life. And in today's day and age, a lot of women have been brainwashed to believe that they can't have that, or they can't depend on men for that, or it's unsafe for them to even think that that's something that they can have. The reason why majority of women feel the need to be bosses, successful, working really hard, multiple jobs if needed, especially if they are single mothers, the main reason that they feel like they need to do that is because they don't trust men to be able to fill that role for them or to be able to fill that gap. That's what it comes down to, okay? Women feel the need to move into this energy because of their relationship with their feminine energy and their relationship with men. Now, pursuing your passion is not what I'm talking about here, because when you're pursuing your passion, this is something that you're called to do. Like for me, when I was working as a six-figure sales closer, I ended up leaving that position because I had a calling. That happened multiple times for me in my journey in working jobs, where I would always feel like there was something else I was supposed to be doing, And after I had a daughter, not only did I continue to have that feeling that there was something else I was supposed to be doing, but I also had the feeling of, I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to feel like I have to do something in order for me to be successful and have the things that I need. And that's actually the natural way that we are supposed to be living. We are supposed to be living naturally with our needs being met. And this is the role that men, or masculinity, is meant to fill within a feminine woman's life. So I felt called to make this video because throughout my journey, there was a lot of marketing and propaganda and just grouping women into spaces and places because of the rights that women have now, that really there should be a distinct definition of what expressing yourself and being successful as a woman actually looks like. And right now it's being merged in with the same success and the same achieving that masculinity represents. And it's not healthy to the feminine body, it's not healthy to the feminine soul. And throughout my journey, I was sucked into a lot of propaganda and a lot of different things that I felt like I had to do in order for me to be successful, in order for me to have a lot of money, in order for me to even be happy. And then as I went down that road, and trust me, I did, after I had my daughter, I went down that road for years, okay? And then I finally realized that none of these things are making me happy. Like I'm pursuing all of these things that I think that I want to be in life, but yet my mind keeps coming back to, you know, taking care of my daughter. My mind keeps coming back to taking care of my body, taking care of my health. My mind keeps coming back to, you know, what really brings a woman fulfillment, which really is connection, relationship, love, community. Yes, we can express and pursue our passions, but we have to do so in a feminine way. Yes, we can have our own businesses, but we have to do so in a feminine way. This means that if you have a man in your life, he needs to be providing for you. He needs to be providing for you. Because all of that creative energy that you could be pouring into your business, into what you want to do, that's bringing you joy and fulfillment, you're pouring that into him. And if he's not financially securing you and pouring back into you, all of that energy is just depleting you and you're becoming drained. All of a sudden, you don't have as much energy. So I want to ask you this question to really make you think about, if you find yourself in this position. If I was married to a millionaire, if I was in a relationship with a man that had millions of dollars and all of that money was pretty much for me as well, and I could do anything with my day, I could do anything with my life, my mind wouldn't be so caught up with being successful. My mind wouldn't be so focused on how to make more money. Okay, my mind would be focused on probably other things that are centered around my well-being, my balance, my joy, my happiness, my peace. And it really puts things into perspective around what it is that you should really be doing with your life. You won't be so easily sold into this way to make money and that way to make money and all of these different things that you can do to be financially prosperous and successful. And you would value more of the feminine aspects of your life. Do you feel like in your own life you have used your jobs or your business or whatever it is that you do for money as a way to compensate for the lack of masculinity, for the lack of financial provision that you've experienced in your relationship with men. What would you do if you were a rich and wealthy woman that had a man taking care of her every need, her every wish, her every desire? How would you be living your life? What decisions would you be making? Where would your mind be at? Okay? That's how you have to start living right now in order for the money to really come in. And again, this is why I had to leave my position, because it began to feel extremely unethical for me to be enrolling women into a course or a program to learn how to make money when really that's not what they needed to learn how to do. Because the money, it wants to come. The money always wants to come. But when we're not living in alignment with our feminine energy, it makes it harder for it to come. And also, when we don't see ourselves as worthy, it won't come at all. So what we end up doing as women is we end up feeling like we need to put in all this work and effort. Okay, go watch my video on how to tap into your feminine energy through the moon. Oh, good morning. Good morning. If you would like to learn more about how to really step into your ultimate value and worth in your relationship with men and money, then I am excited to share with you, and I have also shared in my previous videos, that I have opened the doors to my newest program, Valued and Worthy. Valued and Worthy is a course that is specifically designed to help women to transform how they relate to men and money, and really and truly see their value and worth in relationship to these two things. Whenever you are having a certain experience with money or men, it's because you have inner beliefs, inner thoughts, you have a pattern that needs to be interrupted through new thoughts, through new beliefs, and also some inner work, some deep inner work. So in this course, I am not only going to be taking you through that inner work, but I'm also going to be teaching you techniques, practices, and embodiments that will get you into the full and total belief, knowing, and state that you are a well-loved, well-kept woman, that you do not have to do anything to receive love, and you also do not have to do anything to receive money. So if you are interested in being a part of that, the live sessions for this course is going to be starting on June 7th. This means that I am going to be having live coaching sessions with you all to go into personally your life and look at where we can shift you energetically so that you can begin to embody your most valued and worthy state as a woman. If you're interested in enrolling, make sure you send me a DM to my Instagram at earthsfeminine. Okay, my loves, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know again what you think down below in the comments on this subject. Do you feel like women are basically doing the most in their business and in their jobs because they don't believe that men can take care of them? They have belief systems that say, I must work really hard in order to have what I need and also to be loved. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.